I don't know why you people think that your opinions matter on some of these bands, because these things are absolutely horrible. Okay, so first one. This is somebody's prediction list, by the way. So first up on this list, they have Multi-Faker banned. Let me just back up for a sec here, and let me say that again. They banned Multi-Faker, alright? Now, I think this card's fine with going to 1 if we have to do anything to Altergeist. But why do we care enough to do that? Alright, like, what is going on with this list? Also, I will say that there will be a part 2 of this video also, so if you guys show some likes for that as well. But this guy banned Multi-Faker. And, like, with the rest of his bans, like, I don't even think this guy knows how to play the game. Like, this list is just so fucking redundant in what it does that it's ridiculous for... Oh boy, it's my favorite segment where people post shit on the internet and they think they're being funny. Ban list edition. So, there will be a part 2 to this video. I almost guarantee it. Because there's so much wrong with this list. So first up, this guy has Multi-Faker banned. Let me state that again. Multi-Faker banned. Alright, like... I can tell looking at this guy's list that he's just the saltiest little scrublet in the world. This man thinks that, like, oh man, like, if we ban all these cards, like, oh, it'll fix the meta. We're gonna start with Multi-Faker. Kind of fucking... You don't even know what you're doing banning Multi-Faker. I always thought the card would be fine going to 2. We take away something from the deck, and the deck was kind of faded away. But you fucking know what? We're gonna ban Multi-Faker because it's such an issue into today's format, alright? The rest of the deck's fine, but that's where we go. Next up, they have Sky Striker Ray ban. Fuck Sky Strikers, man. We're gonna go, you know what, it's fine. You know, like, your deck, Ray is clearly the problem. I clearly know what I'm talking about in my ban list construction videos. I'm just gonna let you all know that Ray is truly the problem. You know what? We don't want Sky Striker to be a main deckable engine. You know what? We want it to be a splashable engine. 3 engage and... whatever else, Hornet drones, oh, that's absolutely fine. You know, that's not the problem or anything. You know, like, continue to let decks splash that. That's not going to be an issue. Fucking Sky Striker Ray. Who makes these ban lists? Okay, so, like, we're already 2 cards in, and you already probably have the same initial reaction that I do. You're like, who let you wake up today and just, who let you have internet? Like, I ask you. But, clearly... Engager isn't the issue. Clearly, Widow Anchor is not the issue. You know, fucking Sky Striker Ray herself is the problem. Next up, they banned Called by the Grave. Okay. We saw what life was like with 2 Called by the Grave. We really saw that Called by the Grave is really good at 3, and it helps counteract the format. Me, you, and your mom all agree that Called by the Grave should probably remain at 3. This person really does not like having their plays negated. I feel like the kind of person that made this list literally just wants one-sided Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not like interactions from their opponent, and they do not like their opponent attempting to play the game. That's what I'm getting out of this list, and that's not a good thing. I'm sorry to say that. Uninteractivity, taking away cards that can answer other cards, what are we doing here? Like... why are we banning Called by the Grave? Because you salty because you getting Ash Blossomed all day? And let me guess, you're sick of your Glow Bulb getting banished when you try this? That's... Next up, they have Thunder Dragon Colossus banned. Not even to 1? Really? Really? You've banned Multi-Faker, you've banned Ray, you've banned Called by the Grave, and we're going to ban Thunder Dragon Colossus. I understand generic splash ability. Okay? We get that that's cool. But looking at the life decisions that you've made on this list, you are telling me that you definitely don't like the metagame, nor do you like expensive decks, nor do you like your opponent being able to play the game, it seems. Once again, I'm going to ask you, why are we banning Colossus? Because I think this card's fine as a one-of. If we were to limit it, like, there are a lot of... people need to understand when these lists are made by R&D, like, they just want the decks to be playable, not like totally degenerate. Like right now, we've cut off our whole arm. Like, You would think you'd cut off here, right? And at least have a nub. No, you'd just fucking take the whole shoulder while you're at it. That's what I'm getting from this. Next up, they banned Elektra Might. Cool, so we've killed Altergeist. We've killed Sky Striker. We've killed Thunder Dragons. We've killed an entire fucking support platform for an archetype. Hello? Like, do you want to just take the other shoulder while you're fucking at it over here? Because, like, I'm so fucking confused by this. Like, Elektra Might does not need to be banned, alright? Like, honestly, I think the card's fine at 1. I almost said it should go back to 2. Oh, that was a mistake. I think the pendulum mechanic was an issue for the game, and I think Elektra Might was a good support card for the archetype, but it doesn't need to be banned. I'm so sorry that you're sick of losing to trash. Like, honestly. This is fucking great. Okay, cool. Also banned, they have Aggro Pain. Now I can get behind this because Bring the Pain is kind of ridiculous. Having a generic Link 2 Dragon that gets the ability to special summon from the extra deck is kind of something that at the end of the day I wouldn't particularly... I don't see this as all that crazy, honestly. It's almost ban-worthy. You can't limit it to 1. This is one of those you either leave it at 0 or 3 things, because like decks aren't gonna play fucking 3 of this. It's not how the current format is developed. Come on now, like it's not how this works. But Bring the Pain could be an actual target in the long run, just for the current format, because I think that the structuring of the format actually might allow for that to be an issue. So I'll agree with Bring the Pain possibly getting banned. Outside of that, like, come on, guy. You've already amputated my arm. Alright, cool. Next up, we're just banning Salamangreat guy, Helio. This is the fucking part where I walk away from this video and just say, like, man, I really wish you worked in R&D. I would just love knowing that my card value would go down the absolute shitter. Fucking no archetype would be safe with this man's in office making a ban list. And you know what? When we get into part 2 here, and you're all fucking laughing your ass off at the rest of the shit that this guy did. And the worst part is, like, this list construction was actually serious. This duelist was hell set on these choices that were made on this list, and this is real life. So we have 7 banned cards on this list. That's right, we banned 7, and they're all just key pieces to fucking archetypes. Whoo-wee. Alright, going to 1. This man put fucking Cyber Dragon to 1. This man's list doesn't have Branketops fucking limited or banned. This man just fucking hates Cyber Dragons so fucking much that we fucking... Oh, who the fuck designed this terrible ass list? Oh, sorry for the mental breakdown on camera. This is the best shit I've ever fucking seen. Oh, because fucking me making Cyber Dragon such a fucking issue in 2019. Oh god. My face is so fucking red right now. Oh, fucking my guy. This guy also put Guru to 1. Okay, so I can kind of get behind 1 Guru for reasons. Okay, I understand that people generically don't like Guru, but leaving it as a 1 of, I guess, leaves the archetype somewhat playable. You know, a deck that's worse than Subterrors called Altergeist got hit a lot harder on this list. So I do think that it is really nice of this ban list creator to allow Subterror to exist, but man, fuck Altergeist. That deck is too powerful, right guys? This list is so good, we had to ban or fucking limit Cyber Dragon, but 3 Pranketops is not the issue, right? Continuing on with this man's card choices. Limited. why do I do this? I have to ask myself, like, why do we do this? Okay, so limited to 1, we also have Ultimate Dinosaur, Ultimate Conductor guy. What have dinosaurs done this whole fucking format? Alright, like, when we look at a ban list and we construct said ban list, we want to go about hitting things in a manner that is acceptable to the current metagame. What the fuck has Conductor done to make this card go to 1? Like, hello? Like, we have better cards in today's format. That Ultimate Conductor just isn't that good. And I do think that Ultimate Conductor kind of sucks in the grand scheme of things. But, oh, fucking, we've amputated the format, we've limited Cyber Dragon, but we clearly don't know what good card hits are. We left Prankatops at 3. Okay, so there's that. This is a fucking ride and a half, I tell you what. Next up, and by the way, like, this is all real. It's all in picture form. I have this. We're doing this. Next up, this person put Dragon Buster to 1. Alright, so I feel like the person that made this list just kind of followed the OCG at this point, and they were like, you know, Dragon Buster is a really big issue. We could never have that deck going second. You know, we didn't do shit to evenly matched. Alright, like, that's fine. Going second decks will get a huge boost from this, especially in a format where we unbanned Fairy Tale Snow. That's right. You'll get my part 2 of this. But, oh man, fucking Dragon Buster's just a real big issue here. And they also put Dragonic Diagram to 1. We really do not like this format, is what I'm getting from this guy. This guy wants a soft reset. I don't even think he understands what that word means. We've hit the best decks. We just killed 1 card out of them. And it's really cool because his unlimits are fucking hilarious. So, that is it for part 1. Part 2 we're going to talk about, this guy didn't put anything to 2, but we're going straight to 3 though. And let me tell you, this is fucking crazy. Playing under a format like this would be nuts. Alright, let's dig on into part 2 tomorrow, shall we? The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.